Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the most must-watch podcast on the tube. Welcome to King's Court, where I am judge, jury, and executioner. Now, today, you see a different setup. We on the couch. We chilling.
Yes, sir.
Today's subject on the matter. But first and foremost, if you don't already know, I go by the name of King ZTX, and I'm here with my co-host.
It's 10. You know.
305 Ridge.
Is your mic on?
Hello. How are you?
Wait, no. Look at the mic. Is it on?
It's on.
No, it wasn't on.
I don't know the light.
Was it?
How about now?
Yeah, you're on.
It's on now?
Yes. Yeah,
it's 10.
No.
That's my name. Don't worry it out. The fat dude with the fat forehead.
Bless you.
And we out here. I'm starting to lose the fat dude part.
Fat dude.
Little by little. Let's see.
But yeah, the fat forehead is always going to be there.
Fat forehead.
Always going to be there.
Yeah.
But today's talk, if you didn't already know, all three of us are Haitian. We come from different Haitian backgrounds, especially me compared
straight
to
from
these
the
guys.
boat.
I was born here in the 305 in Miami, as opposed to these guys who are born and raised in Haiti.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna talk about the differences. We're gonna talk about, you feel me, how it was being raised, the parents, the environment. You feel me? I've been to Haiti once in my life. You feel me? First of all, what we're not gonna do is shame me for not for not going to Haiti 500 times a year.
That's exactly what you were supposed to do.
You know what's crazy?
Excuse me?
Yes, sir.
Technically, I can say I've only been in Haiti once in my life because once I left, I never went back. So, like, technically, we're on the same boat.
Nah. How about you?
Well,
yeah, you haven't been back.
Oh no,
you haven't
been back.
No.
I haven't been back.
You're on the same boat.
Listen,
you're on the same. You say yet?
Yeah.
I'm planning on going.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. I was raised in Haiti.
It don't matter. You've only been there once.
We've only been there once. When you think about
it, technically no, cause before
that don't count.
No. Before I stayed here permanently, I used to come here and then go back. So technically, I've been to Haiti 3 times.
No.
What
was the reason for you coming to the U.S.?
I was in the choir.
Okay, that doesn't count.
I was on tour.
That doesn't count.
But technically,
you didn't come to live.
But
you didn't come to live here though.
But listen,
you came here to visit. It's not like you were living here and you went to Haiti to visit.
It was like
okay, so
traveling circus, right?
Yeah.
When they're traveling around America, they didn't say I live in New York. Nah, they was showing you around in New York, but you ain't live in New York. That's why you had business. Exactly. You was here on business, technically.
I've been to Haiti. My feet touched the ground from another country 3 times.
Your grits.
You've been to Haiti once.
One time.
In a discussion.
One time.
We're all been on the same boat.
We're on the same boat.
Nah. I flew. I don't know about them.
I flew to Haiti.
I still got my ticket in my pocket over here.
Why do you still got your ticket in your
pocket? Bro, I flew. See, ain't no way my
Trump. You feel me?
Trump. That boy said Trump.
Trump not even in office
anymore. It's still a white man. So Byron. It's still a white man. We don't know how much we could trust him.
I'm still waiting for my stimmy, Biden. I don't know what you do.
We need, bruh. If Trump was here, if Trump was here, bro, we'd have been on like our 5th stimmy.
Kid.
Hey, bring Trump back, kid.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys was not gonna have taxes for like 5 years, kid.
Big bring Byron back.
Y'all was gonna have $1,200. Y'all was gonna have $1,200 checks, and y'all was not gonna have taxes, no tax refund check for like 5 years.
Joe Shiesty said no more stimmy.
Joe Shiesty. Oh nah.
Joe Shiesty said big y'all broke. Byron.
Anyways, but all right. So, what first we gonna get into is how how we're raised. So, I was raised in a Haitian household with a very much Zoe lady mother. I mean, I guess you would say it would be similar to how Haitians raise their kids in Haiti, but since we were here, it was a little different.
Yeah.
Creole wasn't my first language. English was. I don't know how, but English was my first language. I had to learn Creole in elementary school from a Creole teacher. I had a Creole class in my school, Grand Elementary. And they had a Creole class. I learned there. I don't know how I didn't pick up Creole. I don't know how I picked up English more than Creole at home, because my parents barely spoke any English, so it didn't make no sense. But I guess I was around my aunties and them a lot too, but it still doesn't make any sense. As far as, I mean, I ain't have no Jordans, you feel me? I was always at Payless, Timache, getting my kicks, you know.
No cap.
What else?
But like, it's an experience being raised in a Haitian household, man. It's an experience, not just being Haitian, but like being part of like the Haitian diaspora.
What do you mean diaspora?
Well, diaspora means like you travel, like being Haitian, but living in another country.
Oh, okay,
yeah. It's like the culture shock is different, because, you know, like, since Ridge and we weren't born here, we had to come here, learn the language, and then learn how to like move around differently than we were moving around in Haiti.
Speaking of, how was it like how when y'all first got here? How was it like coming? Like what was the most difficult thing about getting here?
Getting here, it wasn't really difficult. I wasn't here like, it wasn't my own choice to be here. It was like my grandfather found out a way to get my father here, and since my father's leaving, my father's like, I'm not leaving my son in Haiti, so I'm taking my son with me. And I think my father and my mother had a discussion to where they know that like being raised in the U.S. will be way better than being raised in Haiti.
True.
Because there's certain things that's happening in Haiti that's not conducive to raising a child, right? Mm-hmm. So I think they had that discussion, and my dad said, I'm going to America with my son. And it wasn't just different because it was a different country. It was like, I wasn't used to living with my father. I was living with my mom. Like, my whole life in Haiti, I was living with my mom. So like, not only to be in a new country, but to be like under the gaze of my father 24/7, 7 days a week. It was kind of weird. Like, my father, he's always been part of my life, but like, you know how like when your parents are no longer together, my mom get me from Tuesday to Friday. My father got me from Friday to Monday. But now it's just like, you're in a new country, you got to learn a new language, and you got to learn how to live with somebody 24/7 that you never had to live with before.
Was learning English easy?
It was like we're gonna have different experiences because we came at different ages. Me, I came at about 6.5 or 7 years old, so being that young, picking up on the new language is like
a sponge.
It's as easy as like watching PBS Kids, right? Yeah. You learn how to count, you learn your ABCs, you learn everything, and then when I go to school,
sunny days,
right? And it's like it's so easy to pick up on because you're surrounded by 25/8. It's there. The language is there no matter what. My homework is in English, and like, you know,
you'd have to. You'd have no choice but to pick up.
Yeah, and like, it's like, as kids, as you said, right? We're a sponge. Whatever you give to us, we're gonna take in. Yeah. After 2 months, I was speaking English so much that I got in trouble. That I got in trouble by my teachers for talking too much. That's how easy it came to me, man.
But for me, I mean,
what age did you come here?
I came here 12, about to be 13.
Dang, so that's like middle schoolish.
I mean, yeah, basically
fifth to sixth grade, fifth.
Nah, eighth. Yeah, cause
wait, 13 is 8th grade.
No, actually no, but I skipped 2 classes and stuff.
Oh, you skipped 2 classes? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But
that's why you're so young. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Small.
Yeah. Before we leave, after this question, go ahead.
Yeah, but for me, it wasn't really much of like a choice. It was more like a alternative, because the situation in Haiti,
wouldn't an alternative still be a choice?
I mean, we didn't really have a choice but to.
Yeah.
So it was like, hey, you either live in this hell or go for the best.
Not even live. You either survive in this hell, because there wasn't no living.
There wasn't much.
Because for me, I came out at a time where, I know y'all see the like situation in Haiti right now, right?
Yeah.
So I came around a time where this was like literally building up. So that was the beginning stages of everything. And mind you, where I live specifically,
Shout it out. Shout out where you from. Shout out where you from.
MFD, I feel me.
Yes, sir. Shout him out. Go ahead.
But nah, for real, man. Where I came from, it really wasn't the best of places, to put it lightly. Cause mind you, and that's before the whole gang takeover and all that stuff. Ever since I was a kid, from as long as I can remember, I've never spent a day without hearing bullets.
Oh,
never spent one day, because where I lived, some of my Haitians out here might notice. The place is called Gangavin, and the other one is called Baspilat, and we lived in the middle. So whenever they would be,
y'all was like in the middle of
they were feuding.
Yeah. So not really in the middle. We were more like on the Deuxième Avenue side, but on the upper limit. So technically, when they would like be fighting and stuff like that, they would fight over our neighborhoods.
Oh.
So I can tell you how many times that I couldn't go to school because there were shootings. How many times we went outside and like you see a dead body on the floor, and it became so normal for us that like, we would go outside, we see it and we're like, oh, and we just
another one.
Not even another one. We don't even say nothing. We just like, oh, we just mind our business.
Yeah, cause like you become like
you become
desensitized to it.
Yeah, cause mind you, one of the people that lived in our neighborhood, guess how he got shot? He didn't die, thankfully, but guess how he got shot? You know how in Haiti there's no, well, at least where I was at, like there wasn't no showers like that, right? So you got your little bucket. I know.
Hey, we've been through the struggle, man. We've been through the struggle. They know what I'm talking
about, but like you had your little bucket and stuff. Yeah,
the struggle is very.
So mind you, this man trying to take his little shower outside, and somebody literally shot out of nowhere, not even at him, and the bullet, not even a ricochet, the bullet just came from nowhere and hit him in the leg. That's how real it was.
Wow.
That's how real it was. I remember my parents telling me, whenever you hear shots, just go down.
Hit the deck.
Yeah, duck.
Just stay low. And like
you want an earthquake or something.
Yeah, so when I got to the choir, and it wasn't really a long shot, because we wasn't expecting anything, because mind you, when we got the news of the choir, like the audition and all that stuff, that was literally on the same day, because, and that's how I know Haitians, they never look out for each other for real. Because that Sunday we didn't go to church, right? But my mom's friends did, and supposedly her best friend, I think his name was, I'm not gonna shout it out because
it's probably some Zoe shit like Jolie shot.
No, it was Jordani. So yeah, Jordani. So mind you, this man literally heard the announcement. They said the choir is from the competition, and then it's a white choir, and all that stuff. And he knows that I can sing. You feel me?
Yeah, we got a little pipes.
I ain't right.
We know you can. It's not bragging if it's true, my boy.
Exactly.
You can sing. Oh, don't get him started.
But on the real, like, he didn't say anything at all. It's another friend of my mom, just on a whim. She just called my mom the morning of. Mind you, the audition is at 9. She called my mom at 8:30. Wow. She said, is your son going to that audition today? My mom was like, what audition? She said, Joanna, they didn't tell you? Damn. She said, nah. She said, Joanna told me that he was going to tell you. My mom said, no. Mom said, all right. And the lady said, get your son out of his bed, because I'm actually not bed, because I was playing soccer outside. Barefoot. Of course, playing soccer outside.
Barefoot on the rocks.
Yeah. She said, go get him, take him to the even if you don't take a shower, just send him over there, because this is real serious. My mom come get me. I'm like, I ain't going to no choir. I'm playing soccer.
I'm just football.
I'm Ronaldo in this. Yeah.
They want me to be Adele. I'm trying to be Ronaldo. What they talking about?
So
I ain't trying to be no Chris Brown.
Reluctantly, I went, and like when I went over there, mind you, it's a big auditorium, because we had one of the biggest church in Haiti and all that stuff. So like it was a big auditorium, at least 500 kids or more in it. So mind you, you're sitting down and then you see this whole crowd in front of you, and then you don't really think that you would be chosen, because it's like there's 500 kids, like 500 people. You really think I'm gonna be the one? Come on now. Yeah. And then the worst thing is, kids in Haiti. So, and you gotta literally sing in front of the whole crowd, right? And then the first one came, she started singing, everybody started laughing.
Wow.
They just started laughing.
Talk about a hostile crowd, man.
Hey, that's great, kid.
Yeah, so everybody that come, some of them trying to like hit them high notes, but them low notes coming low too. I'm like, so everybody just laughing at them. And then I'm with my friends and like a couple of girls that was there too. And then we're talking, we're like, so what would y'all do like if they pick you? Two of them said, I don't even think about that because I know I can sing, so they're not gonna pick me. They asked me, I said, I didn't even want to answer, because mind you, I'm like, yeah, ain't no way that's gonna happen.
Ain't no way.
Nah. And then they called up my name, and then I went up there. They wrote my name on a little paper, and then they said, go sing. And then on the TV, I'd heard a song that morning that I liked. I forgot the name of it, but
do you remember how it goes?
Not really.
Sing a couple notes, Rich.
I forgot how it went. But yeah, so I went over there and then they told me sing. And for some reason, I don't know how weird it is, cause I'm not the type of guy that would like always be jumpy and stuff like, cause y'all see how I am.
Yeah, you're a vibing person.
Yeah, I'm a vibing person. I always observe my environment.
And that's what I'm saying. 500 people. You know how Ridge is. Ridge is not social like that. So you put 500 people in front of him.
The thing is, when I got over there, I was nervous walking up, but when I got on the mic, it's like everything
it went away.
Right? Not even that. It's like everything just went away, and then it was just like
me and the TV.
Like close all my emotions. It was just me and the mic. Damn. And then when I was done, everybody started clapping.
They said that boy got it. He won America's Got Talent.
That boy got pipes.
Everybody started clapping. Pause. And I remember looking for a second. I said, what just happened? And then I looked over to the
golden buzzer.
I looked over to the people that were doing the audition, and they try to do it subtly, right? And then they just like did a little smirk and just wrote something on the paper, and I said, oh, all right. And even then, I didn't think nothing of it, right? I just went to sit down. I'm like, cool. They said after the audition, everybody went. They said in 2-3 days, if they pick you, they're gonna call you. If they don't call you,
you grits, homie.
Grits, ZB.
So a day passed, nothing. 2 days passed, nothing.
Ooh.
So we're like, all right.
You're like I'm grits, huh?
Yeah, we didn't have no hope, because we're like, it's like 500 people, man. We just, you just throw a shot, close your eyes.
Hopefully it goes in. It goes in, whatever.
It doesn't go in.
I wanted to play soccer anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then 3 days passed, nothing happened. And then on the 4th day, we got a call. They said, you the mother of Rich? She's like, my mom said, yeah. They said, we've been trying to contact you for like 2 days. She said,
oh?
Okay, so who's this? She said, we're from the Hope Asian Choir. We'd like to tell you that your son has been selected for the 2nd round.
Second round.
We said, but yeah, we said that
for the 2nd round, yeah.
Yeah, 2nd round. We're like, oh, we didn't even know that was the 2nd round. We're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, so they're calling your mom for the 2nd round, right? Cool.
Yeah, so I go over there, and this time around it wasn't a Skype call.
Skype call.
Skype
call.
On a Skype call.
Yo, Skype old as hell, boy. On folks now.
Boy, Skype.
Yeah.
Skype was FaceTime before FaceTime.
I'm telling you. When they got that call for the 2nd round, I could tell you how much pressure my parents put on me.
They're like, hey, you have to win. We have to go to America.
They put me on the roof, right? And they stood all the way over to the other side and said, sing. And you better not miss one note.
Oh my God.
All the way back.
You finna get out the hood.
Listen, Haitian parents love their pressure, kids.
Listen, mind you, me, like, even when I sing, you know, if I got a mic in my hand, like, the notes gonna sound perfect. You feel me?
Tell them about it. Tell them about it. Talk to them.
But I'm not the type of guy that sings like loud.
Loud, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to, and then the notes cutting up, they getting mad. I'm like, bruh, it's my voice. Like, why you getting
like, bye, yeah, like, wow. I'm finna have a microphone anyways. Ain't no microphone out here.
And then they said, alright, cool. And then I pick a little song that had a little nice high note in the middle because I had liked it. Because I pause on that real quick. I had a dog, his name was DJ, right?
No.
you can't ask him because he don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I had a dog and I really miss him. But whenever I used to play that song, he would actually like howl with it.
Howl.
Yeah.
Literally like the whole time he would do that.
Damn.
That's why I called him DJ.
DJ,
Yeah, so I liked him so much that I said, you know what, for the second round, I'm gonna sing that song. And then I went on the Skype call, but this time around it was like 2 people in the room. You got the camera in front of you, and then you just sing. We're like, alright, cool. After that, they took.
Do you remember the song?
It was Dieu tu es ma force, something like that.
Sing it a little bit for me.
I don't remember.
Okay. Like, not even the whole thing. Just a little bit. Just what you remember. Just what you remember. My bad for putting you on the spot. You know, I gotta hear.
Come on, we gotta hear.
For DJ, man. For DJ, do it for the one time. For DJ, man.
Do it for the big dog.
Do it for DJ. Come on.
Damn, how it went.
Hey, before the podcast end, you gonna have to sing that song.
Alright, let's put that on pause.
Okay, let's put it on pause. We're gonna come back to it, but we got to. It's needed.
Alright, I got you. We're gonna come back to it. But on that day it was like it was the second round, but there was multiple steps to it.
Yeah.
Because after that, they put you with the other kids. They did some activities to see how like you can like do in a group and stuff. And then after that, they made them sing together. And then they made us do different notes to see like who got the most
range.
Yeah, range and stuff like that. And then afterwards, they said, "Alright, we'll call you for a third round in the interview." Whew. We're like, okay, it's getting serious.
It's getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Yeah.
So,
I got a question. So, like, out of all the people in the church, right? Like the people who auditioned in the church, did Jordan's son or whoever he wanted to go get through?
No.
I know they was salty,
bro. That comes to show though. It comes to show. You know, like how always like
you won't get
you're Haitian. Like we've been to church and we always hear this. When God wants something for you, when something is meant to be yours,
you're gonna have it.
Ain't nothing.
You gonna have it.
Ain't nothing anybody could do to get in that way. And this story right now is showing me that is straight facts.
And mind you, know, out of those 500 people in that church, they only took 4 of us.
4. If you never thought you was special, boy, you better think you special.
I'm special right now. Like I'm a little bit at least.
Bro, God knew better than to make me be able to sing, boy.
Yeah.
4 out of 500, boy, I would have been acting bougie the whole time.
And listen, me, I don't know what it was, but like, especially like in interviews, bro. Listen, when I see that I can have something, I become arrogant a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna want it.
So when the interview came, like he tried to start with Creole. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna drop the French on you, my boy.
Ooh, come on. Hit us with a little bit. What you said?
Comment il said, je vais bien et toi.
Je vais bien et toi. Hit it with it.
The little song. Listen.
Seasoning on that.
When I said that, I see his face from. Ooh, he said, ooh.
That man said, you got a little saucy on you.
He said, young, black, educated man. Je parle français.
Je suis vraiment éduqué.
Vraiment, very.
Bye. You see, I ain't pick up French like y'all boys did. We go chilling right now. I'm stuck on Creole.
So I did that on purpose, and then his whole mood changed. And then when I saw that, I said, okay,
I'm gonna continue.
And then he kept asking questions, and I was responding him with like, I'm that guy.
I'm that guy.
I've been knew it.
Been him.
They said, alright, we'll contact you in like a week. In a week, they said they told my mom to come to the auditorium with the other kids that they picked. And mind you, they did the audition in 2 different states.
Seriously?
Yeah, they did it in Port-au-Prince, and then it's another one called Deschapelles. So they brought the kids from the
cities.
Well, it's in a whole different state too.
So it's a different state. Because Haiti's a country, so there's states.
There's
it's not divided by cities.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of weird.
There's 9 states in Haiti.
Yeah.
9 states in Haiti.
Yeah.
9 states.
There's also cities too. There's also cities too.
Yeah, it's 9 states.
I always thought like Port-au-Prince and
no, there's
I ain't gonna lie, I thought everything was the same.
There's North, Sud, Gandance, Nip, and all that stuff.
You learn something new every day. I thought it was the most Haitian American I've ever met. I'm not anymore.
There's 9 states.
Oh, trust me, I was wondering. There's a lot that I don't know.
Yeah. So they brought these kids. They brought these kids that they picked over there too, and then they got us in the little auditorium, and then they got the real choir, the previous one, to perform for us and stuff like that. And I remember that's the proudest moment I remember my dad ever did. I remember they started singing, and then when they were done, they said that we're getting them 5 years visa off rip.
Oh,
we're making the passport for them. I remember my dad looked at me, and then
that man was like, "Yes, listen, 5-year visa, yes."
Listen. He didn't even say anything. He just looked at me, and then like his smile just opened up. He took my head, just shook it. I said, "Okay."
Yeah, you like,
that's my boy. That's my boy.
That boy getting us out the hood. That's all we know.
Yes, sir. Listen, when we got home, he looked at my mom. He said, the first thing he said is like, I'm gonna say that in Creole because he said, "Let toi fini." No toilet, but jamais retourner là encore. That's it. Yeah.
Damn.
He said
he's never coming back.
So when he said when the tour is done,
yeah,
we ain't never coming back.
Here. Never coming back here. That's a ticket.
It's a ticket automatically.
Automatic. And funny thing is, you know, when something good happens, the devil always like try to work
get in the way.
Time, you know, because
when God's giving you something, the devil's always gonna try to come get in the way.
We were expecting 5 years, right, for the visa, and then we went, and then the person that went with us, because you know it's a whole interview and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess, and you know they actually put in real pressure on you when they interviewing you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Real pressure on you. So he went, and then he kind of shook a little bit, you know, like his answers were a little iffy and stuff like that. So instead of 5 years, they gave us like 3 months.
Wow.
Damn.
Just for the whole tour. Once the tour is done.
It's a done deal. Yeah.
So we're like. I could tell you when I got home, my dad was so disappointed and he was mad at that man for, you know, not answering the questions right. But we're like, you know what, we're gonna make the most of it. God already gave you an opportunity already. Definitely. So you know we're not gonna like shy away from it. So we're like, all right, cool. And then we do a whole little tour, you know, sold a couple CDs, a couple of these. They give us $1. I remember, yo. But yeah, we make
that boy's on his list. Y'all ain't give him not 1 cent.
Not 1 cent.
Not 1 cent. They just give him the little shirt and stuff like that. But yeah,
I don't want no.
We did our whole tour. You know, we went to 5 states. Every night it was like a different city and stuff like that.
Them boys was living in
as a kid,
room service.
As a kid, that had to be an experience. It had to be.
Mind you, like most of the time, like we were sleeping on the like tour bus, and then. Sometimes we would like land and then send us in group like to like volunteers and stuff like that, and then like we would like get to meet a lot of people, and then after that get back on the bus, go to like a camp or something, and then it was really fun.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, right? I don't know if you ever saw it as this, right? Do you like? Cause like the way that I see it as, right? Like you're doing music right now, right? Mm-hmm. So like. I kind of think like maybe that was God's way of showing you what maybe you should be doing for the rest of your life.
And listen,
he was getting you prepared for that, bro.
That's the thing. That's why I'm taking the music stuff serious right now, cause
I think that's your talent, bro.
Guess what?
What?
The guy I'm making music right now.
Yeah.
I met him out of nowhere after 7 years, and he was one of my best friends in the choir.
I'm telling you, God works in what mysterious ways.
He was my best friend in the choir. We completely lost touch. After I left for the United States, right? And then
finish telling us the story. My bad. Finish telling us the story. Yeah.
I'll come back to that.
All right,
you know, city to city and all that stuff. Like it was really fun. Sold a couple stuff. Sold out everywhere we went. Literally
everywhere.
Them boys have arenas. Them boys bigger than Beyonce.
I ain't gonna cap. Will you make it out? Ain't none of this gonna be new to you
at all.
Like when you make it like in the music industry, nothing's gonna be new to you.
We're back to Haiti, and then as soon as we touched down back in Haiti, he was on go mode. Like my dad was like, yeah, you know, so he making like moves and stuff, and then he said, you know what, the 3 months gonna be done, so we already know we lost that chance, but since you came back, because in the United, that's how it was, because around that time, so many people were living with their kids, they would give the parents visa, but not the kids.
Not the kids, so the parents will have to come back. Yeah.
Or like they would give like the parents and the kids, but not the like one of the parents and not the other one, to make sure that they would come back.
Yeah.
And thankfully, both my parents had it. It was only me that was missing, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so it was only me that was missing.
They messed up.
Yeah. So the 3 months expired. We're like, cool. And then we got the appointment. And then the whole time, I'm telling you, we praying like never before.
As you should. Prayer is like fundamental. It's key, man.
I'm telling you, every single night, my dad like, I believe in this. We're gonna make it out. I believe in this.
The word of mouth, powerful, man.
And around that time, that's where things were really getting like difficult, cause like they had killed one of my friends, literally like almost right by my house.
Condolences. My condolences.
Yeah, it's okay. Shout out Jean Michel though.
Shout out to you. Rest in paradise, my boy.
Rest in paradise.
Yeah, I remember. They shot him 12 times. I remember. But yeah, that so around that time things were getting really tough. We couldn't pay for school no more, cause you know there was literally no income, cause where we was doing business at, people was like just shooting and dying.
Yeah, so like business can't take place.
So that day went to the interview, and guess what? The same guy that interviewed the pastor that we went with is the same guy that we found.
Oh wow.
So mind
God
you,
works in mysterious ways.
if it was anybody else, they could have said no. But because we met that same guy,
they had prior experience. Yeah.
Not even that. He didn't even ask us. He didn't even ask us a single question.
He just said, "There you go."
He just saw me. He said, "Oh." He just saw me. He said, "Oh, you was that kid that went to the concert. How was it?" I said, he just talked to me. He didn't even talk to my dad. I said, it was good. He said, how was the tour? I said, yeah, it was good. He said, can we hear a couple songs? We just made them listen to it, and then my dad asked, so you're not gonna ask us questions? Like, nah,
man, your boy straight.
And he just stamped it. He said 5 years.
Dang!
He said how long?
5 years.
We was looking for 5 years.
5 years.
And the night that they gave us 3. The next time we went, we met the exact same guy. He didn't even talk to us, just give us the straight 5.
5.
That boy know what was up. God was
just
in his head. He was
just
like,
5.
hey.
I remember my dad was like, don't tell your mom anything yet. We got surprises. So he said, act like you sad. So we walking out. Like, mind you, I'm happy as hell. Like, yeah. So I'm like, I gotta ask that. So I'm like, so I'm working out. My dad behind me, and then my mom, like, she started sweating, cause like it was only allowed like for just both of us to walk in.
Yeah.
My mom started sweating. She's like, what happened? We're like, damn.
Your dad said, "Don't."
My dad said, don't worry. Next time we're just gonna go. She said, my mom instantly started crying. She said, what happened? We said, nah, we're just gonna go next time, because they just gave us 5 years. I remember when they said that, bro. There was a couple people around us.
Yeah.
And then that's literally the first time I seen people being happy for me.
Yeah.
The whole little group that was around us, like, and we don't even know these people. They just started cheering, like, I was like, yeah.
It's.
Then after that, for that whole little month, I said, you know what? I ain't going to school. I just stay home.
That man said, school where? Man, I'm buying a bag and I ain't finna be here no more.
School where? I'm going to America. What you talking about?
School. I wanted
to. What you talking about?
They said,
it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Nah, you already got your ticket out.
It's dangerous, yeah.
Stay home. Yeah. After that,
because people will set you up real quick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After that, my dad went first. He seen how it was, got a job, and then a month later, January 8th, I always remember that day, 2015. Yeah, boy.
And we here. We here.
Wait, he was 13 in 2015?
Yeah.
Was 12. He was 12 in 2015.
He was 12 in 2015, yeah.
11 or 12.
He's not 20 yet.
Wow, that's wow.
Yeah, that's 12.
So how old are you right now?
Kid?
Huh?
How old are you right now?
19.
19.
Yeah.
Wow, kid.
19.
I'm about to be 21. So you out here?
I'm about to be 22 this year.
You know, we're not talking about you, old ass.
I am old as hell.
Yeah, man.
But I'm not gonna lie, like that story, like we can tell how much it means to you, because like as soon as he got to the part where he said, "It's the first time I ever seen anybody
Big
be
smile,
truly happy for me." It wasn't just a smile, like you heard it, but like you could see his eyes like
light up.
It's like he's reliving that moment again, and like he damn near almost teared up. I apologize. Wait, is that a curse word?
I have no idea.
No, that's not a curse word.
Damn near.
Yeah,
that's not a curse.
Producer,
is that a curse word? Oh, okay. Because I gotta watch my language. I am a young, educated black man, but sometimes the curse words just add a little seasoning to it. Just a little seasoning. But we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We church boys. Yeah.
Well, let's not say church boys. Let's say men of God.
Men of God. Amen. 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 He just lying.
You in church and you lying?
That's what I'm saying. You better get on your knees and pray.
You better say sorry.
You better go pray. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. But like that's the thing, right? Like I'm not gonna lie, I love Haiti. I love being where I'm from. It's a certain type of pride that you have when you are from Haiti. Like everybody will understand the number 1804 before you even say the full thing. Like, right? There's only one thing that comes to mind: black excellence.
I love this. You see, I believe. Now, y'all gonna think that I'm some type of supremacist or some.
I believe in black supremacy all the way.
Haitians are the best black people ever.
Mm-hmm. And black people are already the best, so that's telling you a lot.
Yeah, you feel me? That's saying something. You feel me? First, we Haitians are the first free
black republic.
Only successful
Haitian slave revolt ever.
Only successful
ever.
We paved, like, our ancestors paved the way for everything that happened to them.
And here's the thing, right? People don't know this, but without Haiti, Civil War almost would have never happened.
Facts.
So the Civil War doesn't happen. What happens to slave being abolished in the U.S.?
Now, let's add to that. Without Haiti, there wouldn't be Venezuela, Colombia
at all,
Cuba
at all, Jamaica at all.
Our ancestors impacted
Chile,
so many,
any of that.
So many people.
And if y'all don't believe us, look at their flags. They got the red and the blue. Just for us. Look at their flags.
Look at their flags.
Just for us. Look at that.
And like
it's the type of, like, me, I was always a proud Haitian, but you see, when I was a kid in elementary school, I don't remember being bullied, but I remember not being able to like come out as Haitian
and say that you're Haitian.
Yeah, but middle school I started not really caring. You feel me? I dressed out for Haitian Flag Day, but in high school, bro, it was talking about Haitian flag every day. Yo, they call me Haitian Bop in the heart. Yo, that's Haitian Bop. Oh, Haitian Bop, because I was in the band. Haitian Bop. And now you look at culture today, everybody want to be Haitian.
Yeah.
Everybody ZB
cool now. ZB. Yo, everybody want to be
but it should.
In Miami be like, yo, it was good ZB. Like, it would sound so weird coming out their mouth, but that'll show you how much our culture, our slang comes from people who used to call us booty scratchers. We used to eat cats.
They used to call us HBO, which stands for Haitian Body Odor. Haitian Body Odor.
I forgot about that,
bro. And like here's the thing, right? It's not just like it comes to show that like you see it in the US too. Black people is so powerful. Like, we can't even make misery look good.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, we can make even misery look good. Yeah. That's why black culture take over the world the way has taken over the world the way they has. And that's why Haitian culture is taking over everywhere. Miami, Florida. Like there's this TikTok song talking about what's the jouet?
Hey, what's the jouet?
What's the jouet? Hey, give me the jouet.
They don't. What's the jouet?
Jouet is a Haitian. It's a Creole word.
Play toy or like.
Yeah, and like you're hearing it everywhere, and it's like it's astonishing.
It's Haitian slang. You feel me?
And it's empowering too. It's empowering. So like,
empowering. I was like,
yeah. So like the way that Haiti is right now, right? I feel like there's only one way Haiti can be fixed, and it's like the old people that are doing it now, they can't be the same people. The people that put you through the misery can't be the same people that take you out of it.
Facts.
So what Haiti needs is new blood, and I think like I like when I was younger, I used to always say I don't think Haiti's going to be fixed in my lifetime, but now I'm starting to feel like Haiti has to be fixed in my lifetime.
I wanted to
actually
because
I want to be involved in that process.
Yeah, I want to be involved.
Listen. Actually, now that I think about it, I think what it's going through right now is necessary.
Yeah, because it's a cleansing, right?
Yeah.
Like certain ways to get rid of germs, right? What do you have to do sometimes? Burn it all down.
Yeah. And
fire cleanses.
Also, there can be no change without like sacrifice. That's why like when I seen the president and stuff like that.
Revolution.
Yeah, when the
sacrifice.
Yeah, they silent after everything.
They would be so disappointed in us.
Yeah. Not even that. They had murdered them afterwards.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like if they see what they fought for, what they put everything into, like gave up their lives, gave up their children's lives, their wife lives and everything, and to see what has been done with it,
but
ain't no way they wouldn't be disappointed.
They would.
Facts.
But you know why they would be?
Why?
Because they not even united, because they let themselves be controlled by others. Because mind you, just over I think a prisoner that a German like Haitian citizen that they had imprisoned for I don't remember. Yeah,
German.
Haitian.
The Haitian diaspora. We'll talk about this.
No. Wow. He was German. His parents were German, but he was born in Haiti.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had arrested him. Yeah. So just for that, I remember they almost invaded Haiti because of that.
What?
Yeah, and they even had the president bow down to the flag and all that stuff.
Oh, wow.
And the French, that's why Haiti was so poor because
of the French, we had to pay over $1 trillion in today's money to French for wanting our own freedom.
And mind you, nobody was trading with us at the time because
nobody wanted to trade with us.
All the countries white. Nobody's gonna trade with the little black Negro over there. Yeah. So
like if you. And like this is like
imagine
still
relevant. Pay money to be free.
It's still relevant today, right? Like it's still relevant, right? Black people, we wanted our freedom, right?
Yeah. So
they made us pay for our freedom.
Yeah.
Right? And still now, the most radical thing you could ever say sometimes is I'm black and I'm proud and I love myself for being black.
Facts.
Like black love is radical to people who hate to see black people shine.
Bro, some excuse my language, some cracker come up and look at you and be like, you what?
Yeah,
huh?
like as
crazy.
And why you think the black, I'm not saying the hip hop real scene, but I'm not talking about like the drill music and all that stuff. Why do you think it's being so successful? Because we're literally destroying ourselves. Because what's the point of like rapping a hood that's not even yours?
You know what never makes sense to me about gangs, right? Like I understand if you grew up in that type of environment, you feel like it's a necessity for you, right? Everybody has their opinion, everybody lives their life their own way. But how you claiming a hood where you don't even own property in?
Kid, I ain't gonna lie.
My man's
rep a hood, bro. I have to own something there.
My man's, you living in your mama crib, kid.
Yo, if I'm gonna say, this is my block. Hey, that's
the white man's block.
Like this, I'm bro. If I'm gonna be like, let me. I'm random street, 4600. Yeah, gang. I better at least own that corner where I'm posting.
That corner,
like that little square right there, better be mine. I gotta own that. That gotta be mine,
bro. They be repping gangs. I'm like, bro, you don't even own a bike.
Yeah.
How you gonna own the whole neighborhood?
And not even that. What I'm trying to say is like,
it doesn't make.
It's like a form of entertainment for the
white people.
Listen, if I'm telling you right now, listen, if a white kid right now is saying, "Oh, I rep this, I'm gonna drill this," bro, you gonna look at him like he's a clown.
Like,
yeah, but because a black kid doing it,
if a black person do it, it's like, oh,
it's not. It's self-destructive in a certain way.
Very much so.
It's like, cause like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my view on a lot of things is not like just. It's not just what you see at surface level. I like to look at things deeper than what it is, right? So like, for a lot of cases of police brutality, right? It's uncalled for, it's uncoerced and everything. But a lot of instances, right, I see people being too aggressive and stuff like that. And I credit that to what the people are being fed, right? Because like there's an image of what a black person is, right?
Yeah.
They put this black person in a spotlight, right? And like all of a sudden they represent black people. Man. So there's an image of how we are, how we act and stuff like that. You don't really see like them putting a lot of black scholars on television. You don't see a spotlight being on them.
Some of the most intelligent kids in the world, some of the
are black
IQs are little black kids. But you wouldn't know that because one, they're not white. Two, no one promotes black excellence worse than black people. Like you would find the Black Lives Matter people. Aren't they? Well, I may be wrong. Aren't they run by white people?
Well, I'm not sure. I haven't really made any research into that.
As far as that's concerned, you wouldn't see if Black Lives Matter is owned by a black person, you wouldn't see Black Lives Matter promoting, hey, we have this high IQ little black kid, let's promote him, let's make sure he's known worldwide. Or in the case of George Floyd, we only band together when someone dies, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about like
why do people have to die?
And that's the thing like about like the sufferance of black people. Things like sometimes we only unite when something bad is going on. Man. It's like there's a button that has to be pushed for us to go like, oh, that's my brother, and we can put our hands together and fix something.
And even then,
man, what's on the Haitian flag?
L'union fait la force, which means unity makes power.
Exactly. If we were to stay united from the beginning, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Haitians were to cause a Haitian revolution, right, and we and the people in the United States followed us, right? If we were to all stick together, bro, nobody.
But from the very beginning, it was dysfunction. It was like we say "L'union fait la force," but it wasn't really.
It wasn't really that.
It wasn't really unity.
You know,
it's easy to be united when we're fighting against somebody we know who the enemy is.
The Haitian, mentality has been there from day one, because I remember Dessalines did something. I think and that goes to show like how destroying the mentality is, because he literally, I think he did something in the north or something like that, and then he said either the north or south, and then after he done it, because they were supposed to trade it with another country, and he destroyed it, and then after he done it, he said si les hommes ne se soulèvent pas après ce que je viens de faire, si ces hommes ne se soulèvent pas, c'est qu'ils ne sont pas des hommes, which means after what I just did, if these people don't revolt against me, they're not people. So that goes to show you that they know what they're doing and what it's doing to them, but they still choose to do it just because they can.
Yeah, so like when I was talking about change and everything, right, I feel like the new age Haitian kids, not just the new age Haitian kids, the Haitian,
like us, or like
the Haitian American kids, because like we're gonna be the ones that has to carry the culture to our kids, and
facts,
so on, like it'll go like so on and so forth, right? So since like the old Haitians, the old age Haitians, right, they're the reasons why our country is the way that it is, right?
Sure.
So I think we have to be the solution, because
they
like
still got that old Zoe mentality.
It's not just a mentality, it's like
it's a way of life.
They don't have the whole solutions. Obviously they don't have it, because if they did,
then everything would have solved, right? Yeah.
So I think that's why we have to step in. I think we have to be part of the change, because I feel like this is the age that can be major change.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That
it's happening right now.
Yeah, I feel like this is the age where if you could say something out loud, you can get it done.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're going to have to become like the leaders of Haiti, like the ones who get ourselves out the hole, because we're not going to get a white man to come help us get out the hole, because they don't care about us.
Of course.
Actually, the more we suffer, the more they enjoy it.
Yeah.
The more they could just go, like as Trump said, right? As whole country like Haiti, the more they're able to bring us down like that. So we have to go together and we have to fix our country. It's not their country to fix, it's our country to fix. I'm an American citizen, but I am not an American. Bro, before you ask me anything, I would say that I'm Haitian, because that's my country.
Like on the little bubble sheets that they used to give us in school, Bro, I never used to want to circle African American because
we're not African American.
We're not African.
We're black. There's a difference between African American and black. I'm black. I cannot, and like, there's never an asterisk unless you're black. It's never an asterisk on your nationality unless you're black, right? Because Americans, white Americans that are here, right? They're not Americans. They stole this land.
They're immigrants. They stole the land.
They stole the land, right? But when they're talking about themselves, they never use an asterisk before the American part. They say, I'm American. But why do you have to put something else in front of my name when I try to say I'm American?
Why am I an African American?
Why am I an American? So that comes to show that like
whether you're born here or not, they're not going to treat you any better.
It's not your country.
It's not.
Like, this is not my country. Like, I do like benefit from a lot of things that it has, but it's not my country. So that's why like I wanna go back to my country and fix my country to the point where I could live as comfortably here
as
in my own country.
Yeah, definitely.
So like that's the point I want to get to, like, right?
I always wanted to be part of the solution. You feel me? Everything that's going on in Haiti right now, it shouldn't be happening.
But one of the things that I fear the most, which is like, I don't know if it should be a fear, but one of the things that I fear the most is like having great grandchildren not know that they're Haitian.
Yo, oh my God!
Not know that they have such history, bro.
One thing I was thinking on is just like I'm a second generation Haitian.
Yeah.
My wife is a first generation Haitian. She was born in Haiti.
Yes, sir. Gang.
Miss Producer Lady.
Big Z.
You feel me? She's a first generation Haitian. Now our kids are gonna know Creole because of us too.
Yeah.
But will their kids know Creole?
Well, their kids know their history too.
And what about their kids? Are they even gonna know that they're Haitian?
Yeah.
Like, I love being Haitian so much. Anybody that knows me in high school knows that I rep the Z's to the death of me, bro. I try to research as much as I can, know as much as I can about Haiti, you feel me? Because that's something I'm truly passionate about. I love Haiti to the death of me. I want to make sure that, you feel me, before I want to at least try before I die to fix or do as best I can in Haiti as I would over here, you feel me? Like, I want to help. And me being concerned about how my legacy will be like, are y'all even gonna know that y'all came from Haitian descent?
Exactly. And like, I fear that so much because if they forget, right, and like everybody who's just like me is here, and their kids forget, and their kids forget, and like, you know, then
they're just gonna separate, and then like God forbid that Haiti's still like this when that domino effect happens, they're gonna look at Haiti like it's a problem.
Yeah, and they're gonna look at Haiti like, look at those people, and not
not our people.
Not our people. Yeah.
They're not gonna think how we're thinking. They're gonna be like, hey, dang, like why Haiti doing it? Like why don't they just
they doing that?
Yeah. They're not gonna be like
what's going on?
They're not gonna have our mentality and want to go over.
Yeah, because everything feels personal to us when it's happening in Haiti, right?
Yeah, of course.
Not just like, it's personal, not just because we're from there, but because we still have family there.
Yeah, of course.
And like,
bunch of family.
And like, when we talk about Haiti, when we talk about where we're from, even though there's a lot of bad things that happen there, we can't help but have a smile on our face.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's our motherland.
Yeah, and to be honest,
it was
all the things that happened, growing up in Haiti was fun.
It was fun. It was lovely. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It was fun.
It's certain aspects of like being in Haiti that you just can't replicate at all.
I've only ever been to Haiti once, but I did have fun.
Yeah.
But one thing that I hated that happened, I bought some new church shoes. There was some nice fancy, some nice pointy church shoes. I loved them. That was my favorite pair.
The cockroach in the corner, they have a chance.
No facts. Oh, that was that pointy. But I ended up stepping in some cement.
Oh,
messed them things up. I thought it was like a rock pile. It looked solid. I jumped in it and I was so upset.
Yeah,
I got beat for it.
And like we were saying, right? Growing up in Haiti, it wasn't just fun. It felt great.
Yeah,
like life was just good because like it's like a certain energy that we have in Haiti that can't be replicated. I don't know if you remember not the camionette, not the tap, but those big old buses they used to just have music in it, like
stuff of fake.
Bro, like to this day I haven't seen this in the US. Maybe they have it, but like it was like a mode of transportation that wasn't boring at all. As soon as you get in there, it's a vibe. Yeah. You listen to music that's popping like at the time, and like the bus itself is like so colorful. Yeah. And like I just missed that.
I've been on one of those buses.
It was fun, wasn't it?
One of those buses. Oh,
it was fun, wasn't it?
That 10 good.
Bro, it was fun, bro.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When after I came back, I came back with some Haitian money, man. I had to give me a little Haitian cheddar cheese. You feel me? I had a good second good somewhere. You feel me? Yeah. A good second good. You feel me?
The egg sandwiches they used to sell in front of the school, bro. Like you get one of those, you're full for the rest of the day, bro.
Disclaimer: Chef Creole don't serve. That's not Haitian.
That's not Haitian.
That's not Haitian food. If you want some Haitian food, don't go to Chef Creole, please. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, another thing I really love about about Haiti and stuff, my accent always makes me.
Hey, you gotta love your accent too. It's a party, bro.
Another thing, like I really love about Haiti, like kids, like we're always together,
bro. Like there's this sense of community in Haiti.
When I came here and then I went outside and I'm like,
where everybody at?
And mind you, there's a house next to me that got 5 kids.
Yeah.
But like, in Haiti, listen.
They will tell you to go outside. Your parents will tell you, go outside and play.
Because listen, in Haiti, we used to have something at night. Every kid in the neighborhood come around. Either the grown-up tell a joke and like we all listen.
Hey, Tim.
Like, but shit. Yeah. But yeah, we would do Lago Cache.
Oh my god. Hide and go seek.
You would be like,
bro. I know what Lago. I know what that.
No, for the people that don't understand. For the people that don't understand.
For a little bit. I may have only been there for almost a month, but I had a little bit of a Haitian experience. You feel me?
Hey, and I bet you felt at home.
I did, honestly, bro. I went there and my dad had these neighbors. Bro, I made best friends with the kids that was there. For me, to this day, he got my soccer ball and my guitar. Like we would like, bro. Being there was so like warm. I was like, bro, I don't want to go back home.
It's
that's what I told my
because that is home.
It is
because that is home.
I really miss Haiti, man.
It's like it could be so great.
Yeah.
It could be so great.
Haiti has the potential to be one of the best countries in the world. If it's not already. And not just like it's not gonna be great because other people say it's great. It's gonna be great because of us. Because how we view it. Because it's great. Because the energy that's there for us is great. The people that's there for us is great. Like it's already great now. Imagine when we go and we
fix these things, bro,
and fix all the problems.
Because our flag says "L'union fait la force." So let's come together and become powerful once again. Because at a certain point, Haiti shook up the world a way that it's never been shook up ever before. Ever.
Yo, them black, those black. Oh my god.
Because like if that was the age of technology, the top, and bro. The French army, they hadn't lost nothing at that point.
And not even that. You talk about French army. What about Napoleon?
Napoleon, he had lost nothing at that point. Nothing.
You lost to slaves.
And the little black guy, the slaves that you wanted,
man. Not even God, because remember, they said we weren't people. So
yeah,
the little objects that you use to do your household work, your outdoor
the things
chores.
that you said had no intelligence.
Yeah,
they know how to come together
and beat
and beat that. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Listen, France, Portugal, and Spain.
Not just one, all 3.
Oh yeah, because we went to the other side and we got their freedom too.
Yeah, we went to the Dominican Republic
and we got their freedom too.
What was it called before it was Dominican Republic?
It was called, the whole thing was called Dominica, right?
It was Hispaniola. That's what it was. Hispaniola.
Because the whole thing was like the Negroes.
The Negroes.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's basically
bro. But
honestly,
and that's why to this day, right? As I said previously, right? The most radical thing you could say as a black person is that I love my blackness and I want my black people to come together. Because the last time black people put their head together and got together, they lost so much.
Yeah. What lost, bro?
They lost so much.
They lost their whole. That shook their confidence. Yeah. That made them
not just confidence.
The French. I'm pretty sure the French went. Spread word of mouth, be like, hey, keep an eye on your slaves because we just got run over by some things in Hispaniola.
And imagine how that shook up the United States.
For real.
Imagine what happened when the slaves in the United States heard that news.
Yeah, imagine
check me out, right?
Imagine being a house slave and you hearing your owner talking on the phone with some guy. Hey, watch out for your slaves. You just got thrown over. That gives him a boost of confidence, and then he spreads word of mouth to every slave that he can.
Check me out, right? France spent so much money fighting against the Haitians, right? And also, right, one of their main source of income was the sugar cane that was coming from Haiti, right? Sugar that came from the sugar canes in Haiti, right? So they started going broke.
Ooh. Yeah.
They had to sell.
Affect your pockets.
They had to sell. The Louisiana? Yeah. They had to sell Louisiana to America, which created the Louisiana Purchase, which created the 3630 law, which then led to the Civil War, which then led to American slaves being freed.
Yeah. Now imagine that, and it's all because
unity, not just Haitians, but unity amongst black people. Because I will always say this, right? You remember how he was saying how this German Haitian, right?
Yeah.
They had arrested him, and Germany came to its aid. One of the biggest things that the white people has ever done was separate black people and made us feel foreign to each other.
Yeah, facts, definitely.
Cause you ever heard of the term of divide and conquer? Mm-hmm. If I can make you feel alone, it's so much easier to destroy you.
Definitely. If I can make you feel like everybody else has abandoned you and just separate you from your, like, imagine being in a family of 4, right? You separate the 2 kids, make them by themselves. Guess what? They're gonna cry. The father's gonna be mad because he can't see his kids, and the mother's gonna cry because she can't take care of her children
at all. Yeah.
And that you literally destroy the whole demographic of family, and that's what's happening in Black America today. You put the black male in jail, or you kill him. Now the wife has to step up. Now she has to be the mother and the father. Now she has to have a heart of stone. And
that son grows up with no father figure.
Exactly. That now you have no father figure in the house to keep the girls at the strip clubs and keep the men off the streets.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's a lot that goes into divide and conquer. It's a lot that goes into if we're united, anybody can stop us.
There's this book. It's made by Willie Lynch, and it basically was saying how to make a perfect slave. And one of the main things that it said was to separate them, and like that's how you got a house slave and a field slave, right?
So the field slaves feel envious of the house
they
slave.
said give some of them power so that they could treat each other differently too. So they've been trying to put us against each other for the longest.
That's wild.
So as soon as they hear black unity and like black people loving each other, giving each other props, right? As soon as they hear that, they go crazy. Cause not only did they
put you on the flag,
not only did they lose a war, right? They lost money. Do you know how much money they was making from slavery, bro?
And not even that, they got intimidated completely, bro. Cause I remember one story. You remember Capo Alamo? I remember one story. That was my favorite story from Haiti. Listen,
his quote stayed in my mind forever.
This man right after. Huh?
Like we let that laugh.
Mind you,
he was a bad.
This man, like during the whole war, he's riding on a horse. Out of nowhere, a cannon hit his horse. Right? He got up, kept walking. After that, a bullet. They shot at him. A bullet took off his hat. He kept walking. When they did that, the French general literally stopped the war. Stopped the battle right there. And sent a letter to him. He said, "Damn." Wow. He said, "Damn."
And then like one of the things that he said, right? Like while everything's going, he said, "Avant, le boulet et la poussière."
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Which means forward, go forward, keep on going forward. The bullets are dust.
Yeah.
And so like he's saying it's not gonna affect me at all.
And there was a saying in Haiti. There was a saying in Haiti that was what it was. Même si nous mourir, damn, liberté. Damn, I can't remember.
How does it go?
Ça qui mourir ça fait yo.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was like Grenadier à l'avant ça qui mourir ça fait yo. So he was army men keep going. whichever one dies, that's your fault. But keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like grenadier à la sauce qui mouille affaire.
Bro.
That means keep running.
Keep going.
If you die, that's on you. But keep going.
If you know what you're fighting for,
keep going.
then death is not. It's not.
It's not even an obstacle.
No. Yeah. Death is the only thing that's gonna stop you from reaching it, and even death is not gonna stop you from reaching it. Because what did Bookman say?
I don't remember.
He said, if I die, I'm gonna come back as a mosquito. I'm gonna come back. No. And you know what's crazy? He said, I'm gonna come back as a mosquito. And I'm gonna destroy y'all. He died. That was a malaria outbreak.
Yeah.
That was a malaria. Yeah, he died, and that was a malaria outbreak on the Frenchman, bro.
Yeah.
How you think malaria was spreading? How you think malaria was spreading? Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh crap. I gotta go.
But yo, so we're gonna end it right here. But if you enjoyed this talk, make sure you give us a like, comment, subscribe to the new channel. Get us to 50K so we can live stream again.
I bet.
What else? Make sure you share.
Yo.
Make sure you share. And you feel me? We going up.
Give me a second. Oh my god.
Hey, song of the week, Bottom Boy by Young Ken. Make sure y'all go.
A Haitian American, by the way. Yes, sir.
So, you feel me? Shout out my boy. Enjoy the song. We gone.
And we out.
Finna snap on this shit. No cap. Young come studio in a minute. I'm finna snap. All this pain, I just smoke away. My mama asking me when I'm gon' change. I know she asking God to help me change. Niggas wanna beat me to a different lane. Niggas faking, bitches fake, they ain't deserve me. They ain't really show me love, they did me dirty. Lost my dog to the streets, swear to God that shit just hurt me. They wanna see me gone, so I gotta keep this dirty. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, I live in a sunshine state, but every day in my hood is a rainy day. Yeah, I'm asking God for some better days, cause niggas getting popped for some fucking change. Yeah, tryna feed my mama back at the crib. If I don't make no bread, then I'ma start the trip. Yeah, every day I been learning different things. Niggas wanna beat me to a different lane. Yeah, I ain't raw away, but I'm a bottom boy survivor. Every day my future getting brighter and brighter. Yeah, I peep the haters long range like a sniper. They ain't really bout it for real, they just type up. All this pain, I just smoke away. My mama asking me when I'm gon' change. I know she asking God to help me change. Niggas wanna beat me to a different lane. Niggas faking, bitches fake, they ain't deserve me. They ain't really show me love, they did me dirty. Lost my dog to the streets, swear to God that shit just hurt me. They wanna see me gone, so I gotta keep this dirty. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Young come. Yeah. All this pain, I just smoke away. My mama asking me when I'm gon' change. I know she asking God to help me change. Niggas wanna beat me to a different lane. Niggas faking, bitches fake, they ain't deserve me. They ain't really show me love, they did me dirty. Lost my dog to the streets, swear to God that shit just hurt me. They wanna see me gone, so I gotta keep this dirty.